Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello. I hope my audio is coming through okay from the test from earlier. I think it is. Hope you're doing well whenever you're watching this, wherever you're watching this. Before I say anything else, I'd just like to acknowledge that I'm streaming today from the lands of the Camaragal people of the Eora Nation. And so I'd like to pay my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. And, should I do it now? Oh, hello. There he is. It's Dom. Dom, before we start tonight, first of all, thank you for coming. Thank you for hopping in the chat. Before we do anything else, could you do me a big favor? I've just posted a little link in the chat. It's for something called Clash of the Creator, which is this competition where like you put your hand up to receive cool streamer gear because you're worth it, I guess. None of us are actually doing it. But there's a guy called Josh. He streams another name, Optimus. What he does every week, which is I think is really cool, is he designs custom WWE characters based on people on Twitch, people friends of his, and then puts them into AI controlled wrestling matches, and then commentates over them, and then pretends that the whole thing is this separate WWE league that he kind of marshals. I think that's just a great idea. He pulls it off really, really well, and he's putting his hand up to try and win this competition. And all it takes are some actual votes. So if you could go on and just give him a vote, just click that vote button. That'd be great. I think that'd be really cool. Because, yeah, he's the one streamer in our kind of sphere who I know is going for that. And I think it'd be nice if he managed to, I don't know, at least place well. I don't know how it checks out. I don't know if like third place gets like $1,000 or something. Yeah, anyway, it'd be nice. Appreciate it, Dom. Appreciate it very much. What can I talk about in the meantime? Well, I'm really excited for tonight. I'm going to play StarCraft. StarCraft. Whew. Constantly coming up in like 100 best games of all time type lists. Certainly in best RTSs of all time. Certainly in that conversation. And I did not touch it as a kid. I was Age of Empires and Age of Mythology. That was my exposure to that world. And I did, I wasn't unaware of Blizzard and what StarCraft was, and by extension what Warcraft was. I just thought it was cool as a kid how Warcraft is the same but fantasy, and StarCraft is the sci-fi one. And, it's a basic play on words, but, how often do you see that? Two separate franchises that are just, have that naming convention. It's the kind of thing that seems it would only come about from like an independent studio in that era. It's a little thing, but I kind of appreciate it. And Blizzard-wise, growing up, all I had was Diablo, which is a cool game. But obviously markedly different in genre and style. And from what I understand, from what little I've gleaned from, StarCraft's undeniable reign as like a esports watershed moment, it's as far as RTSs go, it's very real time. It rewards quick thinking and quick movement, and in any case, it's a cool sort of approachable sort of style and premise, I suppose. Premise, maybe, it's Chris Metzen affair, so there's a lot of lore to kind of digest if you want to go down that rabbit hole, which I did, which I'll talk about for a bit. Look, I just think it's gonna... I have high hopes. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. And in any case, we're going to find out together. The thing I want to do before we start, I'll just keep this music going for a little bit, but I'm going to show you this. It's the manual to the original game. Oh, Dom, I remember walking through the Seoul airport with me. Yeah. And seeing a bunch of people standing around monitors watching competitive StarCraft. That is where you would see that. Cool. God, remember us in Seoul? Remember being in a city outside of Australia? That was cool. But this is the manual. So, and I just had a look ahead of time, thinking, because this is the manual you would get if you got the big box back in the day, and I really wanted to put myself in the mindset of how I would have been if I'd gotten this as a kid. So I break open the box. It's got all this gorgeous sort of what's that word when it's like got that indent, like when you get a book and it's kind of glossy and the letters are kind of bumpy. I want to say indented, but there's a word for it. Anyway, you would know it better than me. But I would go over the manual. I'd even read what kind of driver do I need? Not knowing what a driver was, just like being so keen to play this cool looking game that I'll just read anything and everything that it's got for me, short of actually putting the disc in and installing it, which presumably I would not be able to at that point because I'd get it on a weeknight or something. Or it'd be Christmas and I'd have to go spend time with family. But it's got a lot of lore in it, which I don't know, I'm keen for. I'm not going to read it all on stream, because there's a lot of it. And this is just for the Terrans. And of course, there's 3 races in the game. The Terrans, which are humans, the Zerg, which are bugs, basically, they sort of operate in a swarm and hives and shit. And the Protoss, which to me, I'm constantly thinking of them as Draenei, but in space, to use a Warcraft analogy. Just blue guys who are really far advanced and well beyond the point of evolution of their civilization that humans are by comparison. So anyway, 3 races, and they've got an entry for every single one of them. And there's a lot to read here. I'm going to just leave it on this page for a second. Some Chris Metzen art. Very, very edgy, very cool. Embossing. Thank you, Dom. Yes. WoW had some great manuals as well. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I remember getting a bunch of those boxes when I wanted to catch up to Cataclysm. I don't know what happened to them, but anyway. Look, I'm just going to leave it on this drawing for now, and I'm going to try and quickly recap where the Terrans are, because the Terran campaign, as the stream title suggests, is the one we're going to be doing first tonight. So, it's the 2200s, year-wise. Capitalism has brought the Earth to its knees, as we all expected it would, maybe on a more protracted timeline than what's actually happening in real life, but let's not dwell on that. And so up has risen the United Powers League, the UPL, which is like a worldwide organization dedicated to just figuring humanity's shit out as they're on the brink of disaster. And their answer is just ruthless genocide, basically. By that point, there's a whole lot mess of people with cybernetics and tech infusements of all kinds, and there's now also a corresponding dogma that the UPL kind of subscribes to as far as the purification of the human race. So they round up a shitload of these augmented humans and basically kill them and keep humanity pacified as to what's happening to them. Pretty bleak start. But then a genius scientist called Doran Routh has the idea, why don't I take a few 10,000 of these people we've rounded up as part of Project Purification and launch them into space and colonize other planets with them. Why don't we do that? And they're like, okay. And so they load up like 4 ships full of supposed rejects, but actually salvations of humankind. It's a bit of a weird dynamic. They send 4 ships out, and there's a computer controlling one of them and designating like what's going to happen, what planet they're going to land on, what's going to happen, what the procedures are. Basically, they're supposed to be all catered for by the magic of a supercomputer. It doesn't work out. That computer fails. Cryogenic containment facilities fail. Basically, 3 ships crash land on 3 different planets, and 1 ship just gets destroyed altogether. So those remnants of humanity in deep space are like scattered to the winds, basically. But they're able to colonize their respective planets, and over the subsequent decades, they build themselves up into warring factions. Easily the biggest faction, and the faction that I understand is going to play the biggest role in this campaign, is the Terran Confederacy. And Confederacy, no, not an accidental word choice. It kind of reflects an old style of world. It's the kind of the walking embodiment of plus ça change, and how leopards don't change their spots, and how humanity will always eventually just colonize and voraciously devour everything that it wants to sustain a unsustainable way of life. So they quickly rise through the ranks. The other 2 factions don't really like it. The other 2 turn into the Kelmorian Combine, which are kind of like, from what I understand, like more of a capitalist class who leverage ownership of minerals and actual resources and operations to just sort of get legal immunity from this confederacy, which is gaining more and more power and using it in more corrupt ways. But then there's also the third one is the Emergent Protectorate, and I'll talk about that later. But within the Confederacy, the Confederacy colonizes more and more planets. They get more and more land. They become more and more pervasive, and one of them is the colony of Korhal, and they decide they've had it up to here with all the Confederacy's corruption and shit. So they riot. Confederacy. They're led by a guy called Angus Mengst, who's like a Mengsk, I think is how you pronounce his name. He leads a revolution, and the Confederacy responds by assassinating him. But that leaves a family member called Arcturus, who is leading a faction called the Sons of Korhal, and that leads me into how I'll finish this, because I realize I'm starting to ramble. Basically, the way the lore is shaken out, there are 6 different Terran factions within the Terran campaign. It's not all just humans. You've got and it's separated into people who are pirates, acting against the Confederacy, and people who are a part of the Confederacy. You've got the Death's Head Legion, who I suspect we're going to play as, who are just like former prisoners repurposed as grunts for the Confederacy, who are re-socialized, as the manual puts it, to work for them, which is kind of dire, but also a little sympathetic. The Nova Squadron, who are a bit more proficient, who tend to be caught in the middle of these conspiracies and corruptions that happen within the Confederacy, reflecting what's on Earth, and they're all about proficiency, just getting in, getting out, doing the jobs that they're tasked with, and trying to navigate the moral morass that the Confederacy presents. The specifics of which, even I'm avoiding them because the manual does. So, I mean, hopefully we'll find out more about that later. And then there's a bunch of people called the Bloodhawks, who are just brutal meatheads who just raise the place rather than get in and get out like the Nova Squadron likes to. And then in response, these pirate factions, you've got... This lore is chunky, you were right. Yeah, I know. But again, just keep in mind, 6 factions. I'm going through 3. The pirates, you got the Sons of Korhal, from this rebellion that I mentioned. You got the... what are they called again? The Emergent Protectorate, that 3rd colony, who are generally standoffish, who don't want to get involved, and think, any alien races they encounter, well, maybe we should reach a compromise with them. So that's those guys. And then you got the Kelmorian Combine, who, as I said, the Material Hoarders. So those are the 6 human factions we've got to deal with. I'm not 100% sure which one we're playing as, but they've all got colors assigned. I'll be able to point them out as we go. So that will be cool. And I will say, and I will get into also with this manual, there is a bit of text saying just what sets them apart. I'll summarize it real quick. So mobile buildings get up, move, and set themselves down again. They will leave behind any sort of attachments that you might build around them. But that's the idea. It's just like they can go to where the minerals are. They can take their entire villages and move them that way. So that's pretty cool. Something called critical building damage. So there's like green, yellow, and red states of damage. If they're in the red state, they'll just continue to leak damage until you actually fix it, which is an interesting dynamic. I wonder how that'll affect our little skirmishes. And support. So yeah, self-contained power generators. But they do need a constant supply of food, fuel, and spare parts, which sounds a lot like building houses to sustain more villages in Age of Empires. But I'm probably wrong. Anyway, I've talked a lot. I think it's time we get this new metal industrial music off, and we load up Battle.net. Well, we get the manual away. We load up Battle.net. We get StarCraft happening. Playing now. You still got to do it through the Battle.net interface, even though it's like a however old game. It's a bit irritating, but whatever. Play. Play, please. Here we go. Ooh. See, I booted this up just to test it earlier, and man, this music. Already loving it. It's just a good vibe. I don't recognize the composers involved. It's certainly not the same one as Matt Wellman, who's like my who was on Diablo, who's like my gold standard of music composition. But whoop-de-doo. What an aesthetic. I know, right? Who are these people fighting? Who knows? Let's find out together. Single player. Yep, so it has the one expansion. We're obviously going to ignore that completely. I'm going to go with my ID. Terran, episode 1. So that's what the bugs look like. That's what the Protoss guys look like. Hopefully we will find out in good time. In the decades since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy has stood unchallenged in its supremacy over colonized space. All of that changed 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Chaucera. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet's next target will be the colony of Marsara, has sent you to intervene. Acting as magistrate, you are to safeguard the colonists and keep their state of panic from escalating any further. Cool. Alright, boot camp. Let's do it.
Welcome to Marsara, Magistrate.
Thank you.
The equipment demonstration you requested is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience.
Okay.
Simply select Start to begin the demonstration. You may skip the demonstration by selecting Skip Tutorial.
I would like to see the demonstration. Thank you. I've never played this game before. I'm going to need what tips I can get. Speaking of which, cycle through all available tips. Units can be ordered to move. Blah, blah, blah. I think, okay, I think these tips just show regardless of what you're doing.
The T280 SCV is the cornerstone of our hostile environment construction and resource gathering operations.
Roger that.
In order to build a thriving colony, numerous SCVs are necessary. You can build additional SCVs at a command center.
Orders, Captain?
Oh, that's an SCV. Cool. So, these SCVs, I think they're just incredibly important units. Oh, by the way, Dom, let me know if the audio could be better in any respect. Let me just... Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so, firstly, alright, we'll build an SCV, why not? Set rally point, nice. Put it next to the other SCV. Bah, it's working well. Nice. I like to hear that. I like the music too, holy crap.
SCV good to
In
go,
order
sir.
to equip
Yo.
additional personnel, you must have enough supply depots to support them.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
can use SCVs to build additional supply depots.
I would be delighted. Select on the build structure button, which is...
Yes, sir.
Oh, see, I selected both of them. But if you have multiple with CV selected, you can't tell them both to build the same thing. Oh well. Sorry, what did they just ask me to...
Yes, sir.
Oh dear, I've forgotten what she asked me to build. Oh no. How do I get the... Oh man, I'm already... Here we go. Mission objectives. Supply depots. Okay. Yeah, look, let's just build a bloody supply depot. Alright. We'll put it near our resources. And we're going to need more than one, so why don't I tell you to buy... build...
Not enough
Oh!
minerals.
Mine more minerals. Fine, I will. It's taking a little while. I'm just jamming out. I got nothing to add. I finished. You can use the spacebar to center on the source of the transmission. That's good to know.
Magistrate, our stockpile of minerals has run out.
Ah, so it has. Look at that.
Select an SCV and use the gather command on the crystals to collect more minerals.
Okay. Gather is G.
Roger that.
Gather those.
Yes, sir.
You do the same, please. Yes, sir.
Standing by.
How you fellas doing?
Give me something to shoot. Commander, jacked up and good to go. We gotta move. Are you gonna give me orders? Oh my god, he's whacked. I vote we frag this commander.
Blizzard staple. Just clicking them enough times and they'll get the shits with you. Good stuff. Oh my god, he is whacked. Alright, how many,
Orders, Captain?
Right, we need 100 to build another supply depot. We need 3. We already have 2. So, yeah, cool. We're on track. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I need to get another one. Like, it's only gonna deplete minerals to... It's not gonna necessarily make it faster. So yes, as you said, Dom, the lovely waiting game. Spent enough time chatting, now we're just gonna spend some time waiting. Just enjoying the silence and the tunes. I know the two designers credited with this game, one of them is Chris Metzen, of course. The other is James Finney, who nowadays is working on the State of Decay games. He also went off and worked on Guild Wars, which I understand... Dom, how much of Guild Wars did you play? I know we got into Guild Wars 2 for a hot minute, but like, where does it stack in your MMO life? I honestly have not thought about it very much since that one time we played it, mucked around in those weird video gamey levels that they had. I played up to level 30ish with Guild Wars 2.
Reporting for duty.
Quite like it. Nice. I think we're ready to build another supply depot. So you go do that, please.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to help them out? Surely it's like Age of Empires. We're going to have more than one SCV on the one build.
Sir.
No.
Orders, Captain?
No, very strange. Can't help build a structure. It's always one SCV at a time. It's not like villagers who can all be hammering onto the one thing, making the life bar go up quicker. Okay then. I enjoy that it emphasized exploration and active dodging gameplay. Yeah, I remember that being the big thing. Of just like a combat system that actually kind of challenged you in the same way as an action game might. Also had really nice system sounds. Oh, that goes away. Oh, a long way. Supply depots and a refinery. We've got to gather 100 Vespin gas, which I believe is this. No, I think that's this resource probably. Anyway. Yeah, just to address, I'm playing the, oh, Nolan North. There you go. I am, of course, playing the original version of this game. Not the remaster, as you can probably tell by the blurry textures. I think, you know, this version's free, and it fits into my stream setup better, so why not? You know? It's fine. It's fine. How much does it cost to build a refinery? 100. Easy. Alright, so we'll wait for these guys to get done. We're very close to 100. And we'll get that going. I'm really glad I finished Max Payne last week. That's a cool game, Dom. I don't know if it's your speed or not. It doesn't strike me that way, but like, as an action game. Do you like the sci-fi aesthetic, or are you more interested in this game for its history? It is absolutely a major reason me playing this that it is so hallowed. It is such a cherished part of game history and treated as like one of the best games ever made. That is absolutely a reason why I'm playing it, and as opposed to, I don't know, Command and Conquer. Like, I know Command and Conquer has its fans, but I don't think it's talked about in quite the same tones as this. And it's not... God, this music, huh? Yeah, it's not... Yeah, this is just has sort of a prestige about it, and I'm really curious to check it out properly. I've tried to check it out properly in my own time, but I've never, like, sustained interest. I feel like a stream would be the perfect environment to, like, incentivize me to come back week after week and actually beat the campaign. Anyway. The question is how... Oh, right. Those are options. So we gotta build a refinery. Okay, and those are generic tips. Max Payne isn't so hype for me, but I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, see, Max Payne was the same deal. I'd heard people talk about Max Payne heaps, and that lived up. So I think this is sort of in the same vein of just like, I want to figure out what all the fuss is about, and see how I relate to it, if at all. You know, maybe it isn't my bag, but that's okay. I suspect that's the Vespin gas we need. Let's, we able to build a... Yes, here we go. That's what they want us to do. Just build a refinery right on top of it. Very good. Is it? No, it's not already done. That's just the bare bones of it. Cool. So it looks like we've aced this little demonstration, haven't we? Just learned how to build buildings and use SCVs.
Yes, sir.
They're more or less our villages to, like, look, I'll be honest, I'll constantly compare this to Age of Empires anyway. So it's just good to know if there's any kind of corollary, you know. And that's even before we get into the other two races, so.
The process is raw Vespine gas, converting it into a form which your SCVs can gather.
Very nice. Well,
Orders, Captain?
you gather some of the gas. Multiple SCVs can gather Vespin from the same refinery, but only one SCV can be in the refinery at the same time. Right. So I guess you gotta, like, coordinate their movements a little bit to make sure that one's always in when another's out. The one classic game I would play that I've never played would be System Shock or something. So they're remaking the first one. That's gonna come out soon, like in the next 2 months or something like that, which I guess that's a good way to experience it. A lot of people think, like, System Shock 1, obviously important, also quite dated. Like, the way you move in first person was just, like, only as good as what the time allowed, which wasn't very much. You didn't have mouse and WASD movement at the time. But System Shock 2 definitely does have that.
The equipment demonstration. There will now be a fully catered reception at Marsara Base.
Delicious. I love fully catered receptions. Right. But yeah, System Shock 2 is the one people more readily talk about because it's got such a distinct atmosphere and stuff. So, alright, so we're the Colonial Militia. That's a little bit unspecific, but I think that's supposed to be the case. We're not meant to know who exactly out of the humans we are, like which faction we play for. Alright.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate.
Good evening.
I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chow Sara colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner.
At the reception.
Greetings, Magistrate.
No, you're an ugly looking dude.
General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Again, Confederacy, Southern drawl, like, no accident.
Local Marshal James Rayner. Rayner has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new Wasteland site.
James Rayner, that name rings a bell. He may appear in the sequel. I'm not sure. But again, don't know very much of substance about this lore. I look forward to finding out. So we're going to find Rayner, we're going to build a barracks, we're going to train up some guys. Cool. Okay. Alternatively, you can hold control and click on a unit to select multiple units of that type.
Jacked up and good to go.
Nice. Okay.
I believe we're being sent to the Wasteland. These Confederates
Well, they can. From what I've read, they most certainly can.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Go, go, go.
Okay, do we...
Rock and roll.
I guess we'll just go down here, right?
I read you.
I think we want to take these guys with us, don't you? I think that would be a good idea. And let's select all these guys and proceed. Let's try that.
Outstanding.
It is outstanding.
Go, go, go. Outstanding.
Oh,
Rock and roll.
what's that? Ah, we've been looking for you. What's up?
Howdy, boys.
Howdy.
I'm Jim Raynor, Marshal of these parts.
Marshall. The Wild West of outer space.
This is Jimmy.
Gonna touch down and colonize the dang planet. Oh, hello.
Sounds fun. This should be good.
Bugs! Bugs! Slight,
This should be good.
what's the movie I watched recently? This is like, Starship Troopers. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Sounds fun.
What I mean, yeah. Anyway, good movie.
Right on. Oh yeah.
And just the similar vibe of conscripting people who just don't know any better to just save the entire human race.
This should be good.
Is that Jimmy? Is that Jimmy? You're gonna have to explain the reference. Is it a Heroes of the Storm thing? That's what I asked the other day, actually. Well, a few hours earlier, I asked Bianca and Brendan, like, okay, who are the Heroes of the Storm StarCraft characters that you guys really like, that you don't have any context for, because you haven't played this game? And they gave me a whole list, and so I'll keep an eye out. I will cross-reference constantly. So, we found this. Terran Command Center.
Anytime you're ready.
That's good. Let's get you guys getting minerals.
Orders, Captain?
That'd be good. And we got one spare CV. Let's build that. How much do we need for that barracks? A few hundred more. One of Grunt's line sounded like, "Is that Jimmy?"
Standing by. Commander. Jacked up and good to go. This is Jimmy.
This is Jimmy.
Right on.
Maybe that was maybe that was a bit of story dialogue. I'll have to watch the VOD back. I missed it. That's Jimmy.
This is Jimmy. Anytime you're ready. This is Jimmy.
See, does he get annoyed?
Anytime you're ready. Hey, quit it.
Yes.
What's your problem, man?
What's your problem, man?
Look, Commander. Do you mind?
I might, real quick, wait, what's the hotkey for the F10? Oh yeah, he is a Heroes character, great, yeah, cool. I'm gonna turn down the music by about half. I mean, it's cool, it's a bop, but just want to be able to hear what's going on better. Maybe a bit louder than that, just a smidge. We're striking a balance here. That might well have been what it was already. Sorry. Oh shit! We got heaps of minerals. Let's build the barracks. Get her done. Did he pick his nose? I think he just picked his nose. Nice little touch. Yeah, I'm just so, like, genuinely reading through that lore in the manual. I had a good time. And it kind of cast my mind back to being in year 5 and reading, like, a Bionicle novelization, to use a recent example of what we've been talking about here on this channel. And, like, knowing that it's kind of bullshit, that it's not, it doesn't have much intellectual value or anything, but, like, just enjoying it. Just kind of enjoying it. Like, you look at the ideas they're touching on in this particular sci-fi lore, and just the idea that, like, a big corporation rises up to just kind of oppress humanity stealthily. Coming up with, like, big fictional organizations that act as a convenient stand-in for real-world equivalents. It's tried and true tactic. We just saw it with Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming up with this fake sort of UN council to sort of cause conflict within the narrative.
Infantry units such as Marines can be trained at this facility.
They sure can. Let's set the rally point there. And we need 10 Marines, which means 500 minerals. So let's... I mean, can we... Well, let's wait until there's 500 minerals. Oh, yeah, well, no, we need to only train 5. Because we've already got the 5. So, let's get our Marines. Get them over there. Jeez, the party's going off in the music. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. You can queue up 5 at a time. It's not like Age of Empires where it's seemingly practically infinite. Man, these captions are not bang on, are they? Look, it's better than nothing, and it's at least the text is customizable. You know what I mean? And I can change where it sits on the screen as opposed to the other solution we have, which is like a Twitch plugin that automatically either goes to the bottom or to the bottom and off to the right. And I want to have captions on the stream. I just think, you know, if the tech is there, which I mean, it kind of is.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I want it to be there, you know? 3 more Marines to go.
Go ahead, Commander.
Is there... I'm going to check the hotkeys real quick. Is there some way of like... Oh, you can increase game speed? Save map location. You could save certain map locations and jump around. Okay. See, like, part of me wants a zoom function. I'm so used to games with this perspective, just letting you navigate so freely, but, nope, not in this case. That's okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, I want a piece of you. Dan Hut! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna try putting the microphone a little further away from my mic. It's at a good angle, but it's a bit close. And I wonder if that's throwing off the captions a little bit. They are nifty, yeah. And it's a dyslexic font as well, which I just feel like it's almost weird that they make it optional. Why not just... Anyway. Yeah, and I like the color scheme I settled on. So that's cool. Hooray! We did it! Gum brood. Yeah, that's who I took down. Backwater Station. The Marcera colony.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight? Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
Who else is here?
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater.
Captain
and
Weirdhead.
take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Listen,
That's the villain!
Confederate reinforcements. That station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks.
Yeah,
Trust me.
let's get her done. That's the last time I'll say that.
Glad to see you, boys. Time to kick some serious butt.
Sure is. Alright. Eradicate the alien infestation and Raina must survive. Okay. Oh, right, and this is the... Can you believe this is the first time I've noticed the minimap? Goodness me. Alright, well, why don't we double our, hang on, do we have a barracks? Yes, we do. Sweet. Did I set a rally point by right-clicking? I think I did. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. You demand more getter duns. Alright. Dang gum! So we're gonna... I'm gonna beef him... Well, also... We're gonna need more minerals, haven't we? Let's get them... Let's get those things happening.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, damn. Tell you what, I found myself on an alien plant. I'm gonna kill some bugs.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, like, again, just thinking back to reading the Bionicle lore and, like, checking out the cipher and reading decoded messages. I think there was, like, a games kind of element there as well, which would make me so fascinated. But I also think it sticks in my mind because I got teased for it in primary school. So I was like, no, it's good, it's a thing I like. And nowadays, here I am, like, having finished work at a full-time gig, which I'm fortunate enough to have, as a functioning adult. And then just reading this fake lore about a space war between humans and weird aliens who are bugs. That was written in, like, the 1990s. And it's like, I just don't care anymore. It's fine. People could tease me if they wanted to. Oh, there's a refinery there as well. Why don't... Given that... I don't know if I'm going to need this, but I like putting my knowledge into action. And so I'm going to have this guy build the refinery. And off we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep, alright.
Sounds fun.
We got some experience. So it's James just came home from the gym. Ah, it's all good. Walk away whenever you like, Dom.
Oh yeah.
It is your evening.
This should
Don't
be
sweat whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This should
Did you... I know Brendan plays a lot of Heroes of the Storm. I know...
Oh yeah.
Like, how into that were you? Like, you know, I already asked you about Guild Wars. But, yeah, okay, cool. So we got one guy getting these, one guy getting these. I think we're good on the resource front. I don't know what we're saving for. And I don't know where we're going. Come now. Oh, there's a slope here. That's where we're going.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
Ah, perfect. Fog of War lifted it a major way doing that. It's great. Alright, are we able to attack from here? No. No, the path, that sends the pathfinding into a tizzy, so let's get these guys to start with. And let's try and focus. Alright, sweet. So we haven't seen anything more dangerous than just a bunch of cockroaches, really, so that's good.
This should be good.
We're just going in, cleaning house. Oh, we lost a guy. Rude. I always wanted to play Overwatch instead because it was much better, but it was fun on occasion. Yeah. We don't seem like our little friendship group we're in / gamer group. We're not exactly a MOBA set, you know? That's nothing against MOBAs. It's just kind of passed us by.
Sounds fun. Right on.
Right on. Oh, another refinery. That's
Sounds
kind of cool.
fun.
Man, the map is a lot smaller than I anticipated, but
This
that's
should be good.
probably... tell me your stuff of history of moments? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
This should be good.
But you got the most into heroes, yeah. Radio.
Oh yeah.
Might be fun to have one or two of them on. Like one of their streams, if they're free. But I mean, you know, we already do Tuesdays. Ghost Trick, so...
This should be good.
Don't want to demand a lot of time. Speaking of what we do together... I've got all the questions for next pub trivia written up. We will do it some point after Bianca's Ghost Trick playthrough.
Sounds fun.
Because I would like her to keep the momentum with that. Because that's a cool game. And we really like being able to, on this stream, to indulge our respective loves in games. So we will let her play through that and show that game off as much as possible, and then do another round of trivia. I like the questions I've come up with this though, but I always like them. That's why I present them, really.
Right on.
Ooh.
This should be good. What the hell is that? Looks like the ground there is alive.
Sounds fun.
Man, we are not doing so hot. There's a gang. Down to half strength than what we started with.
Right on.
But I don't know, let's see.
Sounds fun.
Hey, did we claim this?
Thanks for the rescue.
Hey.
Hold up in these bunkers for days hiding from the Zerg.
Now these guys, I've got the colors written here. So, purple means that they're from the Nova Squadron, which are those guys I mentioned who are just kind of caught in the middle of all the Confederate v. Confederate colony tussles, conspiracy theories and corruptions and whatnot. So,
These things
they're friends of
have been
ours,
for a
but
while, but they could be pretty useful.
Okay,
Sounds fun.
sounds fun.
This should be good. Need a light.
Whoa, what? Hey, nice of you to show up. The manual had all sorts of things about what each respective unit is capable of. Every Terran unit in the game. I skipped all that, thinking like the game would just show me if it's worth a damn. It'll just gently introduce units and teach me like what they're capable of one way or another. And indeed, that's what we're doing.
Right away, sir.
Might as well get these guys
Orders, Captain?
mining. Did I run into a refinery? Yeah, no. That was on the other side of the map. Look, I'll get both of you just getting minerals.
Commander,
Again,
go, go, go.
not really sure what I'm saving minerals for, given that I'm just going around killing guys.
Right on.
But it's good to get in the habit. Oh, hello. Maybe this is what I'm... Alright, let's kill the guys first. Oh dear. Yikes. Again. Kinda whittled us down there. That's alright, we're just starting now. What a mess. As long as Jack Rayner's alive, right? You!
This should be good.
It was good.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
What the heck is that?
Right on.
Okay, let's go. No, there's more enemies down that way, so let's regroup.
Right on.
Oh my god. So Terran academies make the Nutrigrain screen. Good to know. Oh dear. Alright. So that's a bunker. I think that adds to our troop capability. We'll train 3 Marines and a couple of fire bats. Let's do that. Oh yeah. No, we got this refinery, so we got gas coming in. I was like, do we need gas? Do we have gas? We've got gas.
You want a piece of me, boy?
It's funny to be talking about gas because it sounds like I'm talking about farts. Therein lies the humor. The tunes keep coming. It's just some absolute bops. Really liking this.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I like that they kind of shuffle around. Age of Empires, I'm used to like troops just kind of slow-mo swaying like that, but these guys are just like, they're like,
You want a piece of me, boy?
yep. I don't know. It's nice. It's a little touch, but it makes it more relatable, I guess. Alright, nearly done. Nearly done beefing up our troops. Oh, and they're our guys now. Yeah, these guys are purple.
Pay attention.
You got my attention.
Want to turn up the heat? Fire it up. Want to turn up the heat? Is something burning? That's what I thought. I love the smell of napalm. Nothing like a good smoke. Are you trying to get invited to my next barbecue?
Yes.
Got any questions about propane? Or propane accessories? Yes. You got my attention.
Alright, cool. Ah, that's fun. I'm gonna be... fair warning, I'm gonna do that every opportunity.
Right on.
Oh, alright. Here we go. Jack, I'm gonna ask you to stay out of the line of fire, because I need you alive. This guy sounds very horny for smoke. Yep, that'd be right. Smoke and smoke-causing products.
Right on.
We may not be on Earth, but we could still crack open the barbecue.
Sounds fun.
Have some snacks. Boil some chili.
This should be good.
Are we wrapping back around by doing this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's in this? Yeah, alright. Well, there's more guys to kill, so good that we go here. So these fire bats seem especially good against the Zergs, I guess? I might investigate their stats. Can I do that here? I might, you know,
This is Jimmy.
before next week, once we're out of the, presumably out of the tutorial by then,
This should be good.
assuming we're not out of the tutorial already, I might look into what each unit is like in terms of just capabilities. I'm assuming firebats are good against Zerg, but I don't know. I'm just assuming. Should I be going up here? No, that's unreachable, I think. Oh. No, actually, it's reachable. Is this a Majesty clone? Well, Brendan, I wouldn't know. You are the one that's played Majesty, not me. I'm not looking over your shoulder when you play Majesty. And you mentioning Majesty the other night was the literal first I'd ever heard of it. But it looks cool. Like I said, it looks really, really cool.
Right on.
Flames plus bugs equals barbecue. 100%.
Oh yeah.
How am I? Oh yeah, of course, there's a ramp. I'm like looking for the one little
Sounds fun.
entryway.
Oh yeah.
Let's kill these fellas first. I think that's vital. What the fuck? Is that a new guy? I think so. We're not too tight. Fuck! Run! Run away!
This should be good.
Jim. Need you to hardtail it back to home base. Man, how did I not? Anyway. Well, we got shitloads of resources, so it's fine. We just gotta train them up. Oh, we can have more trained simultaneously because we have more than one barracks. That would be good to note.
This is Jimmy.
This is Jimmy. Jimmy, why don't I just leave you here? I mean, if I gotta keep you alive to the end, it seems counterproductive to put you in a place where you might die. Especially when I can have, like, a decent army without you. I was saying earlier, Brendan, I think my motivation to play this at all is just, like, ticking it off the 100 best games of all time list in my head. You know, the ones that are, like, constantly voted into those kind of canon lists. It would get a star on the Walk of Game, to use a trivia example. Also, I mentioned earlier, Brendan, but I've got all the trivia questions sorted for next time. So, anytime we're ready and not ghost-stricken,
You want a piece of me, boy?
we can get that going. It'll be dang good.
Piece of me, boy.
Alright, fellas. One last push. Those bugs won't know what's coming. Starship Troopers. I undersold it earlier. It is genuinely just a fantastic movie. It's just got the right vibe. I will accept any level of quality of writing or any amount of plot holes if the emotional beats and vibe of stuff is fine. And Starship Troopers and Paul Verhoeven movies in general just have it. They've just got it down. It's that kind of X factor that always staggers me when it's done super well. Never seen it. It is on Disney Plus if you have it. As part of the Star tab, you know. So yeah, look it up and make sure, like, by default, and understand I understand this. Disney Plus has the age filter turned on, so anything above M or MA is like filtered out. But once you turn that off, and you look up Starship Troopers, you will see it. It's good. Kill them all, folks. I'm a tactician. I like that he just said slammin'. Where else would you hear someone say slam in? Hey! Oi! None of this. None of this. Get out of here. Naturally, let's burn. Naturally, let's burn. Wait, he's got Beyblades? Who's got Beyblades? How we looking? Have we killed everyone yet? No. Oh, he's slamming. I getcha. I getcha. I thought someone pulled out a weapon that I didn't notice. Oh, so they corrupted the command center. That's cool. They took their priest up there and they went shoo, shoo. Audio is quite loud. Let me just bring that down a smidge. Alright, nearly there. Victory is in our reach. Do it, boys. Ladder up. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Nice.
Want to turn up the heat?
Well, I don't know if we need to at this point. Oh.
Receiving incoming transmission.
There you go.
By destroying a vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standing colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest.
Boo.
Suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun.
Goddamn pants are pushing.
Time in getting here.
Now, I asked you nice the first time, boy. I didn't come here to
I am a fan of red tape.
throw down them weapons.
Guess you wouldn't be a Confederate if you weren't a complete pain in the ass.
Ooh. Told. Victorious. And arrested for your trouble. Dear me. Oh, here we go. Bazinga, that's right. Oh, a cutscene. Oh, there's a full-on intro cutscene. I forgot to. We should have played that as well. We'll do that at the end. It skipped that because I've already run this game before. But you can choose it from the menu.
Hey, Sarge, why we always gotta listen to this shit for anyway? Cause I'm in charge, that's why. Oh, it don't seem like no good kind of reason to me. Possibly. Hey, what's that? Hold on right a second.
I hope the sequel has that exact same vibe. I know it won't, but I'll hope anyway. Just country bumpkins out in space.
Looks like you man.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Appreciate the raid. Genuinely.
It's a zergling less
Very kind of you.
smaller type of zerg. He can be out this far unless.
You're coming an interesting story turn.
I love you, Sarge.
Nah! Woo! I dig it. Yeah, they're from America. I mean, this is set in like the 2200s, and in light of like a worldwide.
Receiving
Hang on, I'll explain later.
transmission. Comlink is
I got
established.
your message, Magistrate. general, yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie.
The cable fell out. Let me know if you can hear me alright.
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have fallen to the Zerg already. We've been unable to locate any source of military relief except the extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal.
Legends.
Liaison is holding online.
Rebels.
My name is Arcturus Manx, and I represent the Sons of Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you'll see past it.
Yes, I will.
It's never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait.
Good read.
I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any survivors.
Wait, just straight up survive for 30 minutes is the objective. That's cool.
Operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to accept our help, you'll be branded as an outlaw too.
They already hate us. What do we got to lose?
Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
We saved a bunch of their people and they're just like, meh, you killed our property.
The alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
Okay. Rightio, let's spend a half hour surviving. Any Terran infantry units may be placed inside a bunker. Units are shielded from attacks but are free to return fire. Good to know. That might come in handy.
It's on fire. You ought to send an SCP out here to repair it.
Alright.
Fix my backup too while he's at it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir? Roger that.
Something on your mind?
Oh, nice. Yeah. Alright, we get those on. So we gotta get some minerals collected, I believe.
We can take cover in these bunkers if things get too dicey.
Hoverworld. I got mine at Tracy's Armory. Yeah, it's a weird vibe. A lot of gags, you know? Wouldn't have guessed from reading the manual with its incredibly heavy Chris Metzen written lore, but you know. Ah, there we go. Alright, are you guys all done? Cool. Why don't you... Oh, yeah, cool. I can use the cursor keys to navigate as well. That's good to know. So, we need to build a refinery on these... Geez, I've got a lot of options now. Whoop.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh my. Oh, is it over? Okay.
Yes, sir?
Alright, we got an SCV wandering around. Let's get you on mineral support as well. Will you...
Not enough minerals.
Alright, more minerals. Yep, we got it, we got it. Might as well keep these troops where they are now, at least just as like a indicator. Would it be useful to go out and attack the Zerg at some point in this mission to like, you know, put our best foot forward and kill them at the source, or are we just like building up our troops just to like survive? Is that the idea? I guess we will find out. Should I get one more SCV? Well, I tried to build an extra SCV earlier and don't have enough minerals, so... Yeah, we'll we'll get one more SCV. Just have them handy. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we'll make that the rally point. Or maybe just here, because I kind of want them on gas duty. 2 on crystals, 2 on gas. Seems fair. I have not read any manner of strategy guides. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing. But that's same as what anybody in nutty whatever would do. So, whoop-de-doo. Alright, go in now. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we timed that nicely. So we got a nice little back and forth of gas collection. which is nice. What's happening? Oh, hello. Go, go, go. Yeah, these crowds are a little... Oh, yeah, okay. Right, so, we've got a few guys here. Give me something to shoot. Maybe I will. I think this is a good spot to be sitting. I think you guys could use a couple more guys, though. Do we have a barracks? Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Got a couple of Marines. Would fire bats be useful? Yeah. Yeah, they would be, I think. That guy said, "That's something on your mind." Sounds a bit like Rick from Rick and Morty. It's a little uncanny. Alright. So we're beefing up both sides, having them roughly equal. So that they don't, you know, any incoming swarms don't stand a chance, no matter where they enter. That's my plan right now. I'll get maybe a couple over here as well. Actually, send one back. I haven't... Hang on. I can just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. And then, I don't know, a couple of fire bats for both? Why not? Hang on. Stay where you are, please. Build comsat station. See, it's just giving me all these buildings I can make. Right out of the gate. Okay. Guess maybe for advanced strats when you do them later. I don't know. Alright, we got... I know, I see. And they're doing just fine, thanks. We've got them in a nicer formation, I guess. That's not a nicer formation, what am I talking about? How do I even... Oh, here we go. So we got hold position buttons. I mean, I might as well. I don't really see the point of doing patrols just yet. We just got to hold them off these choke points. So, I think we're good for now. Need a light. These guys, of course, are close combat, so I think we'll put them at the front. Wait. Who's going? No. Fellas, I apologize. Getting my comms mixed up. Stay right there, thank you very much. Well, I hope so. Oh, we're running short on population space, but that's alright. We only want a couple more fire bats. Cool. Alright, I suppose we'll see how that goes, won't we? While that's happening, allow me to have a quick squiz at how many missions are in the Terran campaign. Nope. Oh, there it is. Oh, hello. Whoa. We got bloody flying units. What's going on here, mate? Not to mention anti-air missiles from our bunkers? Fascinating. I don't even have anybody in there. Just automated turrets. I'd love to see it. So we got a couple here. Did we lose? We already lost one fire bat. How embarrassing. Goodness me. Alright. Terran engineering bay. Oh, we can upgrade our infantry. And their armor. Yeah, I guess that'd be a good next step. After getting all the guys that we are thinking of. We'll get one more fire bat up here. Just to fill out those ranks. And then I guess, yeah, why not? Comsat station, I have no idea what that's for. I'm not going to touch it. Yeah, we'll make it more resilient. that'll affect more types of troops. I think. Oh, no. No, attack would affect fire bats as well. God, that bar's slow to move up. Okay, it's not going to take effect for like 2 minutes, probably. Oh well. Apologies, I'm blocking the chat. So who knows, people may have been chatting and I didn't hear it. Didn't see it, rather. Oh. No, they're not. That's cool. Just playing away. I am just going to post one more time. If anybody is watching that wasn't watching earlier, that's the Clash of the Creator page for friend of the show, Josh. He is trying to get a bunch of gear, new tech gear from Blue microphones, because they're, you know, you pitch yourself, you get a lot of votes, and you win gear. It's just a competition that's happening, and he's entering it. It'd be nice if he got it. So go vote for him. I don't think you even need to log in to do it. I might be wrong. It's worth a try. What are we doing here? Man, it seems it's been a while since we got even a whiff. I think we could speed up the crystal gathering. Let's get one more SCV. Spend a save. Shake and bake. Something or other. I'm sure if I was playing the remastered version, I'd know exactly what that says. Alas, we're playing the free standard def version, which has the decided advantage of being free. G'day! What the fuck? Can you help them out, please? Jeez Louise, that was savage. So these flying units are what's gonna... Yeah, there you are. Get on crystal duty, please. We need crystals. I don't need you to confirm that for me. I know what my men need. What they need right now are a couple more fellas on this side. Let's do that. How we doing? Yep, nearly upgraded on the engineering, so that's good. What are you able to build? That's cool. Build advanced structure? A factory? I don't know what factories do. Barracks, academy. Well, that's the academy, isn't it? No, it's an engineering bay. I'm not clear what academies do, like what the specific upgrades are. Again, before next week, I'll look into these. See what they do, having gotten a basic foundation. Missile turrets, that's pretty bloody good. That's gonna come in handy. Is that what these are? No. Why don't you try building a missile turret? That sounds useful. Wonder if they need to be operated. Ah, cool. The upgrade's complete, so the guys are more able to withstand damage. Why don't we get the other upgrade in? Oh, fuck. Alright, they held out, but we lost both firebats and a goon, so let's, what do you reckon we... Jeez Louise, we're going through. Alright, cool. So that'll just attack guys. That'll be good in the meantime while we wait for more crystals to get mined up. In fact, why don't we get you on crystal duty until we're ready to get more guys. When we're ready, we'll get some more firebats this way. I'm back! Sorry, went and showered. Hey! No worries. We are halfway through a half-hour layer stand. The bugs are coming to attack us, but we're going to hold them off. As you notice, we're not playing the remaster, Josh. These are barely legible, these signs. It's amazing, you know, you could travel several thousand, tens of thousands of light years across the universe, and you can still set up bizarre retail chains like Hoverworld and Tracy's Armory. And signage up ahead that says, I got mine at Tracy's. You know, humanity just wants its creature comforts, and they include horrible strip malls out in the middle of fucking nowhere. The only difference is nowhere in this case is bloody space. That old nugget. Okay, what am I thinking to do? I would like to get another missile turret. Because I got one on one side. I'd like one on the other side. Basically, I'm just trying to hold off the Zerg as they... So what is StarCraft lore? Well, I spent about 20 minutes at the top of the stream running through it. It's in the 2200s. Let me try and condense it. So capitalism has choked the planet. So in order to try and save humanity, they send about 4 dropships worth of humans with cybernetic augments and things out to the farthest regions of space. Things go wrong. One of the starships is destroyed, and the other 3 are scattered to different planets. And in the decades that follow, they spread in habitable planets. The main human force is the Terran Confederacy, which is why they all speak with southern accents and drawls, and there's surely no accident, you know, calling them the Confederacy and giving them that kind of behavior. And they're kind of the overriding force, you know, for better or worse. They're all, you know, choked up by corruption and bureaucracy, and, you know, man, you know, they'll let people die just to make more money or whatever it is that they want to do. But there's also the people we're helping right now are the rebels of Korhal, who got sick of the Confederacy's bullshit and rebelled, and are constantly like making life hard for them. But of course, everyone's life is hard at the moment because of these guys, the Zerg, the bugs, who lived on this planet to begin with and don't deserve to have their well-being shat on by a bunch of greedy humans, really. Frankly. I'm very sympathetic. SCV, you should not be there. I'm sorry. Oh good lord. Oh good lord. This this is not going well for me. Oh god. Let's get some more. Hey, Firebat, if you could get into the fray, that'd be sick. So we took our problems and we're like, how do we make even more people suffer? Well, specifically a small set of people who, and I forgot to mention this. Hang on, let me put the pause menu on, because I got to build up some troops once we're done. So these tens of thousands of people we sent out into space, and the fact that they have cybernetic augments, that's the result of something called Project Purification, where the United Powers League, basically the UN in this future Earth, decided that the best way to deal with our encroaching environmental disasters is to just kill off a bunch of people who are too heavily affected by the technology who they were gifted by society in the first place. It's a little bit dark, and it was what makes this kind of these irreverent kind of sound bites and signage a little strange. There's a bit of tonal disjunct going on here. I'm about to die probably. This is bad. This is bad. They tunneled underground. That's new to me. All right. Can I get some more guys lickety split? Is that possible? Probably not. I have probably boned this. I probably should have gone in the bunkers. That's probably what I should have done. Liftoff. Okay. Oh no. I really don't know what to do. Hey dude! I know it's a last ditch, but like... Oh dear. Huh. I need to like really optimize my unit production for next time, I think. I mean, is it salvageable? I'm aware. I am aware. Trust me. I think I generated the troops and then they died immediately. Yeah, I think that's what happened. and I gave them an armor upgrade too. Good lord. Oh no. Oh, and there's a Zerg Overlord as well. This is brutal. I reckon at this juncture, it would be a good idea to restart the entire mission and give it one more go tonight. Yes, I would like to restart the mission. Alright, so, bunkers. We're absolutely going to keep that in mind. If I look at a... Maybe I should send some scouts out. Maybe that's what I'm going to be doing. Just have them explore. Terran vultures can lay Spider-Mans. And I don't have vultures yet, so whatever. Okay. Right, well...
Hey, this thing's on fire. You ought to send an SCV out here to repair it. You can fix my backup too while he's at it.
Okay. And we'll get a refinery going. That much we know we want to do.
I can't build there.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think...
These bunkers and things get too dicey.
Alright, they're giving me that explicit tip. So let's try and bear that in mind. Hey. Oh, that's what a vulture is. Spider-Mines. Yeah, righto. Maybe they will come in handy for, like, just keeping them at bay. Wait. What building? A machine shop. Am I able to build a machine shop? Bunker, academy, barracks. Maybe it's an advanced structure. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, see, if it's those guys, and I assumed it was those kind of pea shooter guys, those peons, pawns even, it would be fine. But they send tougher units as the mission goes on, which is understandable. You know, an escalation. So we gotta think. Something on my mind? Well, yeah. Let's get more. We'll get one more SCV just to get a good supply of minerals. Yeah, we need those minerals, don't we? You will send half of you on one side and half on the other. That'll do for now. But then we really got to beef up our forces really quickly. And more than just waiting around for like armor upgrades like I did last time, so let's see how we go. Yeah, gas is just not an issue. I just don't find myself using gas as much, so I don't need to have equal numbers of SCVs on gases with crystals like what I was doing. I just thought that was, like, neat. I don't know. What else can I get? Well, we got a barracks, so we're fine there. Yeah, that's right. Well, fire bats were pretty useless, honestly. It's mostly like... Well, hang on. Let's get the infantry weapons, because when they're in their bunker, they're going to be shooting at range. And it's going to be good to have, you know, long-range strength. So that's what's going to happen there. So let's save up for the infantry weapons upgrade. Wait, what? Did I make a firebat? What happened? Oh, man. Did I make a firebat by accident? I think I did. Jesus. I'm a gamer. I'm very good at this. Okay, hashtag MLG. Yeah, exactly. Not enough Vespin gas. Oh, my goodness. One of the rare moments we needed it. Okay. Well, shut my mouth. Maybe, Vespin gas is... Maybe rapid Vespin gas acquirement is important. Anyway, we'll spend it on that. And, what else are we going to do? I'm trying to think. Well, do we need Vespin gas for any of these? No, it doesn't look like it. Do we have an academy? I don't believe we do. No, we do. Of course we do. Yeah, the Nutrigrain screen happens when you click the academy. Forgot to mention. Alright, look. I need somebody on Vespin gas production. So, Once that guy's over there, you're going to duck in.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
There we go. Yeah, now it's nicely timed. Back and forth, back and forth. We love to see it. Doubling our production by simple workflow augmentation. Oh, there's another Terran vulture. It's good to know. Yeah, I'm going. So let's get one more SCV for the sake of just not interrupting our mineral flow. Just having somebody dedicated to buildings. And we're going to make use of the bunkers at every opportunity. That's my credo for tonight, for this session. Okay, so you're ready to go. Let's see now. Engineering bay, barracks, marine attack range. Yeah, so what's the stim pack again? We researched, we saw something like that. Hang on. Help. StarCraft tips. Next tip. Hey, wait. Toggle the terrain information on and off in the minimap. Oh, okay. Cool. That's good to know. Tips. Terran dropships. I'm trying to look for a tip that they had about like what the stim packs do. Nuclear silo. Missile turrets and science vessels reveal hidden units within their range. The ComSat station briefly reveals hidden units anywhere on the map with its sensor sweep. Okay, well we're not going out and attacking them, so I don't think I'm going to bother with the ComSat station this time around. Okay, I'm just going to keep a close eye on the mini-map. And if necessary, I might look up a walkthrough and see like which timer moments do they... Yeah, here we go. Okay, still just goons at this point. Yep. Okay, so now they're bringing out big guns. Cool. I dig. Alright. Yeah, hang out with them. I'm sorry I made you, dude. Yeah, attack range would be good. I think I'm going to research that. And this upgrade is nearly done, so that's good. Yeah, this one's seemingly researching a lot faster, so that's good. So hopefully that beefs them up considerably. We have a few more slots as far as... Hang on. I put this guy aside to build buildings, and I'm not even doing that with him. Yeah, some missile turrets, maybe? To take on some more dudes. I mean, they seem on the cheap side. They seem, you know, able to detect enemies sooner. I don't know. I'll build one like near this little underpass here, and same here. I read you. All right. Oh, not done just yet. All right, cool. And you're gonna build another one on this side. Thank you very much. Jacked up. Oh, here we go. All right, get in there. Sick. I think that. Oh, hang on. Did you? Oh, you're working on it. Nice. All right, I think the evidence is clear. Getting into those bunkers, like they explicitly tell me to, works a treat. But yeah, hopefully we can augment that further with these little nuke launchers. Yep, hopefully that's good. Alright, what else can we research? Stimpack? Yeah, why not? And then how much will... Yep, cool. Alright. So, seeing as you're done, just get some more crystals for me. Yeah, that increases our line of sight as well. Yeah, we'll save up to 100 and then get that last upgrade from the barracks. I think that'll be a good move. A smooth move. Oh boy, we need more Terran vultures. Are we able to get more Terran vultures? How do we build more Terran vultures? It's not clear at all. Oh, hello. I like that they send their weak guys out as a warning. Cool. Alright. I thought there was more coming. Seemingly not. Maybe this missile... Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. So we got the last armor upgrade going. Sir. There's a big gap here. I wonder if we can leverage that somehow. Probably not. God, what else could we use? Just trying to think. Again, no real use to the comsat station at this early stage. I don't know what the factory is for. Like, I'm afraid to do something before the game has kind of, like, helpfully told me what purpose it serves, you know? It just seems like it could be a waste of resources. Engineering bay, that's what that is. Oh, shit! Get the fuck inside, dude.
Your forces are under attack.
How the... Can I get inside somewhere?
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, did you blow him up? Rude. Man, that surprised me. I didn't even realize they could do that. Good lord. Oh, you didn't even get inside. Jeez Louise. Alright. Well, maybe you can repair each other. That might be the go. And I'll get another dude happening. Yep, cool. Alright, cool. Sick. Oh, and yeah, of course. They made a point of repairing vultures at the start, so I should be doing that too, shouldn't I? Ah. I'll learn. I will learn.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Reporting for
Alright.
duty. Something on your mind? Something on your mind?
Alright. And we'll repair you. Okay. So you two, good to go.
Order scout? What do you want? Yes, sir.
Okay.
Affirmative.
So you repair your fella.
Something on your mind? Reporting for duty.
Right, and we need more guys out that way, so let's...
Not enough minerals.
Jeez Louise. Alright.
Reporting for duty. Order scout? What do you want?
Yeah, it looks like they don't let me create more vultures, so that they incentivize me to repair the ones that I do have. That seems like... Oh, and it's consuming resources to heal guys, which makes perfect sense.
Orders received.
Okay.
Affirmative.
We're learning all the time. Alright, get inside.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, hello. Get inside. Get inside. Dangum.
Something on your mind?
Okay.
I read you.
I read ya.
I dig.
There's a whole ass SCV. Good lord.
What do you want?
Upgrade complete.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, cool. That's good to know. We've got you there.
Yeah.
Is there a way to see idle units like with Ancient Empires? I do wonder that. It's not causing me any big headaches just yet, so I won't stress looking for the hotkey, but you know, might be good to learn in the future. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, you got one guy close to death, but that's cool. We will replace you. Bit brutal on my part, but whatever. Yeah. So you go there.
What do you want?
And we'll get a couple more guys over there. Yeah, 2 guys on gas, 3 on crystals. That's good.
I read you, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, I think that's... Let's lessen our gas production. We're not in serious need anymore now that we've done the suite of upgrades available to us. In fact... No, actually, it's good to have some gas going. I don't know what I'm going to need it for, but I feel like I will. And again, like, Marines don't need any of it. I'm not really keen to make more fire bats because they haven't served me super well on this mission. So, yep. Oh, see, the guys is depleted already. The game's made that choice for me, so roger that, indeed. Alright, so you're going over there. And we'll need to bolster these guys as well. Oh! Hey! I thought I heard attacks noises. Alright. And we need some guys over here. Once...
You want a piece of me, boy?
Bloop bloop. Alright. I'm now thinking of the guys who just know... Like, all this stuff I've just spent ages pondering over, thinking aloud over. They just have it tattooed in their brains. They know how to do it, you know, quick as lightning. Their brains are up on a different level altogether. Sinking tactics upon tactics. You know, if I were to master this game, what would my brain be free for? What thoughts would I be having? What tactics, what plans would I be making? There we go. Alright. Get in, boys. Hell yeah. These turrets are essential. Like, these bunkers. Absolutely essential. I've realized. Oh, speaking of... Oh, bug at me. Oh no. Let him over here, please. Oh dear. Alright, we'll get another. Yeah, we gotta coax him over here, I suppose. I'm aware. Should have a more solid plan for when they attack my resource gatherers. I think this is how far I got this time, though. So, I mean... Could be worse. Alright, we got enough crystals, so let's...
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Let's get that happening. That is barren. That's not good. Let's get that filled out.
What do you want?
Give me something to shoot. Commander, go, go, go.
Okay. Yeah, our vultures are largely dead, it seems like. Oh, we got one.
Something on your mind?
He could help us out. Alright, you repair your mate. Oh, there's a whole other one here. Okay. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Alright, cool. Good to know. We didn't get this far last time. Yeah, these are just goons. We can deal with it. Oh, Lord, okay. Alright, yeah, we'll leave these guys as is. But we need many more forces over this way.
Not enough minerals.
As many as we can produce. Let's get some minerals happening again. Hopefully in this last stretch we don't need as many resource gatherers. If I lose this one, I'll do it off screen and come back fresh next week. Half hour is just a big ask, but you know, maybe that's how they pad it out. Back in 1990, whatever. I should look up when this game actually came out, so I'm not saying that every time. Okay. Ah, the tunes. Can't get enough of these dang tunes. Okay. Got one more guy coming. Alright. I guess in the meantime we could get our missile turrets happening again. They're at least a good little delayer. Yes, you can. You can build that. Yeah, anyway. Okay. Would it? Okay. Oh my. Where? Where? Oh, okay. Get out of there, buddy! Get out of there! Ah, sweet. Yeah, the missile turrets, even if they're not doing direct damage, they're coaxing their attack altogether. So that's actually great. I love the missile turrets. Alright, at your hop. Man, that's sick. Okay. Yeah, build some more crystals and then we'll hopefully get another missile turret out here. Try and make do with these troops. I'll send one guy over here. I could make all the difference. I don't know. Supposing everything, you know? I got one guy up on the roof. Who knows? Maybe I should be making more use of that too. I know there's some like brain dead strategy making this a steamroll. I know there is, but I'm learning. I'm just getting to grips. I'm getting mine at Tracy's. Alright, so yeah, let's make one more turret. Let's hope they don't attack me mid-build like last time. It would be very nice on the part of the Zerg. Even though, you know, Charity kind of went out the window when we took over their home planet, presumably. I'm assuming it's their home planet. Fuck. Get in there. Slammin'. Cool. Very nice, fellas. Nice work. I'm loving this. Beautiful. I love your work. I read you. Gotta go, Dash. Enjoy your night, Dom. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I probably have this. Fingers crossed. Anyway. Yep. Oh, that's right. The thing we read at the start when, like... When it said about Terrans, you know, if they're down to, like, a sliver of health, they're going to keep dropping down until you do something about it. Whereas if they're yellow or green, they're fine. They're not going to lose any damage. Reporting for duty. Okay, we're about to get another little thing of crystals, so why don't we build one more turret? Ah, we're so close. 71, we need 75. That's doing fine, we don't need another one of those. crunch time, everyone. There we go. Build it on the side of the old one. This bunker's fine. We'll do well. Not especially. 3 minutes 50 seconds. Let's just jam out, baby. They're coming. Get the hell out of there, my friend. Hello, Reese. You're coming at the crunch moment. This is like a half-hour standoff mission. My first real challenge so far tonight. I lost her once already, and I'm very hopeful that they don't kill me again. Whew, that was close. Let's repair this bunker so that it doesn't leak damage and destroy. I mean, it's in the yellow, so it should be fine, but still. Yeah, I've tasted defeat. I don't intend to taste it again. Can the bunker sink underground, or was that an SC2 edition? They may well do. The game has not literally told me that, so I'm just depending on the tutorial for a lot here. Okay. You were meant to, oh man, that sucks. I was building a little rocket turret for here, but it didn't pan out. Remember, walking your base with bunkers was a big strategy in StarCraft 2. I'm sure. Walling, right. Yeah, look, I mean, I said something to this effect earlier, but like, yeah, big term strategy is over my head right now. I'm just coming to grips. By the way, first of all, apologies, this is not the remaster, so you can't read this clearly, but it says, I got mine at Tracy's. Tracy's Armory. Harbor World. We got strip malls on the moon. This is the moon, but you get my point. And yeah, it's the game's cutscenes have had like a sort of satirical tone, which is just weird to think. Having read the lore, having understood that like a lot of this is founded on like the wide-scale genocide of the planet Earth. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is not good. This is not good. I need you over there, my friends. Oh no. Oh god. This is not good. This is not good. I don't mind. Actually, don't mind those grunts. Oh my god. Oh, this is cruel. This is absolutely cruel. What on earth? Oh. Oh, come on, man. What's the point of this? Am I meant to go like kill them at the nest? What's the plan? Like, how do I stem a wave like this? I mean, there's an off chance that they won't destroy all the buildings in the next 30 seconds, but they're gonna. They're absolutely gonna. That's just cruel, man. We're just... yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4... What on earth? Oh my god. That hurts. And it's just starting me over again. They had a very similar mission to this early in StarCraft 2. Okay. Alright, well look. Like I said, that was my second attempt for tonight. I'm not going to torture myself any further. Also, God, my mic's peaking quite a bit. It's presumably been doing that whole session. You just get absolutely swarmed and have to hold out until a ship shows up to rescue you. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go away off screen. I'm gonna think about strategy. I'm gonna read up. I don't think I'll do it on stream. I think I'll get this level cleared before next time. I think that's what'll happen. Or, you know, to say get it saved at like 15 minutes in, because I haven't been saving mid-mission. That might help. And then like just show off like what I did, and then finish off the mission on stream, like the last 5 minutes or something. That might be the go. Okay, but no, cool game. Interesting start. And I will definitely tackle it again next week. Friday, yeah, tomorrow night, probably some more review gear. I don't know. It depends on what Bianca and Brendan's plans are. Sunday, we're going to watch Cybermania, like I mentioned. Just 2 o'clock. Just going to hit play on a YouTube, and you can join me or not. Up to you. Just going to do chill weekend stuff as much as possible. So, yeah, look, you know. Let's get this game to bugger off. Exit the program, yep. Let's put some cool industrial rock on. Isn't the kid from Home Improvement that? Hey, I believe it. If you told me that as a fact, I would believe it. And, are you going to play? There we go. Alright, let's play Reclaimer by Void Chapter. Let's see you out on that. Thanks for tuning in when you did, Reese. See you next time. Bye-bye.